cada carregamento que nos leva para lá do que imaginamos. Toyota. Vamos mais além.
Good evening. Welcome, Your Excellencies, Your Highnesses, Presidents, Secretaries General, amazing athletes, ladies and gentlemen, and all those watching at home, hello and welcome to the ANOC Awards 2024, live to the world from Cascais, Portugal. I'm Pedro Pinto, and it is my honor to be here on this stage this evening. A magical evening, no doubt about it. We have the world of sport here with us tonight, and we are ready to celebrate this historic occasion with all of you. More than 200 national Olympic committees are here in person. We are broadcasting live on Portugal's national broadcaster and our media partner as well, RTP, Eurovision Sports, and many more are watching online around the world at anoc.tv and also on our broadcast partners. This edition of the ANOC Awards is particularly special as it celebrates what was a magical Paris 2024 Olympic Games, a Games which saw the return of spectators, with athletes and fans enjoying the magic of the Olympic Games at its full capacity. We have so much to look forward to this evening here on stage, and we would like to send a special thank you to the support of ANOC Awards host partners Visit Portugal and Cascais, our gold partner Joy Billiards, our silver partners Toyota, Procter & Gamble, and Hotel Cascais Mirage, and the ANOC Awards bronze partner, the Mirpuri Foundation. Now, of course, I'm sure you'll remember that the last time the ANOC family gathered for the ANOC Awards was in Seoul, Republic of Korea, in 2022. And so before we go any further with tonight's show, let's take a look back at some of the highlights from that wonderful night. That was an incredible show, but you know what? We're going to do everything we can here tonight to top it. We have an incredible ceremony lined up, no doubt about it, and at the heart of it is our amazing award winners, the athletes. We're celebrating the best of them from the Paris 2024 Olympic Games. Paris 2024 was a Games like no others. I'm sure you'll remember that. The Eiffel Tower, Champs-Élysées, Grand Palais, Château de Versailles, Champ de Mars, Les Invalides, La Concorde. So many iconic landmarks were transformed into Olympic venues. They provided spectacular backdrops for the world's best athletes to compete and to put on a show for billions of fans around the world. Paris also marked the return of full stadiums, and the fans in France did not disappoint. It saw the return of the unique Olympic spirit that we know and love. During these difficult times, it also sent a message of peace and celebration. It demonstrated how sport has the power to unite the world, and that the incredible athletes showcased the best of humanity and delivered performances we will never, ever forget.
4 Olympic gold medals.
The two-time Olympic champion. Wow! Look at this! Look at Tobago, the first African man to win this title. 3 gold medals.
Carrington, 3rd gold medal, 8 in total.
Sifan Hassan does something incredible. He is Olympic champion for the 3rd time. This is going to be the winner for Spain. Gold for Spain.
Still get chills when I watch some of those performances. I know a few months have passed now, but some of those incredible feats by so many athletes from around the world. And what better way to celebrate it than with tonight's awards, that special Paris Olympics. So without further ado, let's move on to our very first award of the evening. This award is for the best female team in an individual sport. By that, we're talking about events where multiple athletes compete together in a sport which you can also compete in as an individual. To present the award, I'm delighted to welcome to the stage Mr. Spiros Kapralos, Olympian, ANOC Vice President, EOC President, and President of the Hellenic Olympic Committee, together with Mrs. Emma Terho, Olympian and IOC Athletes Commission Chairman as well. Welcome. We have our first 2 award distributors this evening, and the winner of the best female multiple athlete event at Paris 2024 is... Fantastic performance in Paris for this trio of British athletes. So please welcome on stage Team GB track cycling gold medalists Katie Marchant, Sophie Capewell, and Emma Finucane. Now this team really was shining at the Paris Games as they claimed gold medal. It was the first ever medal for Great Britain in the event they had not previously qualified for at the previous Olympics as well. Congratulations. And I'd like you to come closer here on stage after picking up the award. And I think... Congratulations. Thank you so much. And I've got a couple of questions for you. If you can please make your way over to the microphone, and you can take turns if you like. I don't know if you have a designated speaker. You're the designated speaker? All right. Of course, we saw some of the highlights there from your emotional victory. It meant so much, historic for Team GB in this discipline, in cycling. Question has to be, how'd you do it? How'd you make history?
Good question. I think we just know how each other work, and we know each other's strengths both on and off the bike, and I think that makes a big difference for us because we work to each other's strengths. A little bit like tonight, I'm here speaking on behalf of us all. And that helps make the small differences. It means we get the very most out of each other at the right time, and it also means the support staff can do that too, and then that means, that meant we came away with the gold.
Now, I believe you broke world records in qualifying and quarterfinal, semifinal, and other teams also broke the world record during this competition. What does that say about the level that you had to be at in order to come out on top?
Yeah, definitely. Everyone was turning up to this games on top form, and we weren't the only ones to break a world record that night.
Right.
2 other teams also did the same, so we knew that we would have to do something special to win. So, as you say, we broke it in the first round, and then the next round, and then the final again. Just had to make sure we were the best of the best on that day to be champions.
And you were, and you're walking away with the award tonight. Congratulations once again.
Thank you.
All right, the first one is done, and we're moving right on to our next award. And to present it, I would like to invite Mrs. Lingwei Li, ANOC Executive Council member and IOC Executive Board member, and Mr. Daniel Samedi, ANOC Athletes Commission member as well, to hand over the next award here on stage this evening. You can please come in through those stairs. Be great. Mrs. Lingwei Li is with us. I don't know if Mr. Daniel Samedi is with us as well. He's on his way. We'll wait for you. It's important. Fantastic. Thank you very much. All right, let's find out who the winner is. Fantastic performance from the Japanese team, and please welcome on stage Kazuma Kaya, Olympic champion and captain of the Japanese gymnastics team as well. And the Japanese team won in dramatic style, overturning a deficit of more than 3 points on the final apparatus. And congratulations to Kazuma, who is here to pick up the award. Don't be shy. Well done, and Kazuma, if you can please join me here after a quick photo together. You can look forward, fantastic, capture the moment after an unforgettable year. Has your wife got the picture, Kazuma? All right, we're good to go. I have to ask you about the work that you and your team did in Paris on the final day. You came from behind and managed to win on the last moments of the final apparatus. How emotional was that victory for you as a captain and the rest of the team?
So I didn't have any pressure because I had a lot of time practiced, and I was confident. I was telling my teammate at the game, never give up, never give up, never give up. we helped each other, and we got gold medal. My dream come true. Thank you very much. Thank you, teammate.
Congratulations, Kazuma. I have to ask you, after reigning victorious in Paris, you're going to stick around, be captain, go for more? Going to try to win another medal maybe in 4 years' time?
Yeah, my dream come true, so I got gold medal, but I like gymnastics. My new goal, next Olympics, yeah.
Okay, we look forward to that. Thank you very much, Kazuma.
Thank you very much.
Fantastic to have you here this evening. All right, let's find out who our next winner is after checking out the category. And to present the award for the best female team in a team sport, I invite Mr. Francesco Riccibiti, President of the Association of Summer Olympic International Federations, and Mrs. Danka Bartekova, Olympian, to the stage, please. Thank you for joining us as we get ready to find out who the next winner is. You'll have the responsibility of handing that award over, so let's find out who the winner of the Best Female Team of Paris 2024 is. Historic victory for the Italian team, and representing them here tonight, please welcome the champion, Carlotta Cambi. Congratulations, Carlotta. Fantastic to have you here. Quick picture. Seal the moment. Great. And I'd love to ask you a couple of questions, Carlotta, if you can please join me here on stage. Welcome. Welcome to Cascais, Portugal. This was an historic victory for Italy. You'd never made it past the quarterfinals before Paris 2024. What changed to allow you to go all the way to the top?
Yes, it's true. The quarterfinals have always been our biggest obstacle, but this year our mentality has changed, and thanks to our coach Julio Velasco and whole staff and our past experience, so thanks to all my team.
We saw some of the highlights from your celebrations on the court, but how was it when you got back home? The reaction from the fans, the media, friends and family. Tell us how those moments were when you got back to Italy.
Yes, I have only one word, was amazing. That's all.
Pretty concise, pretty concise. Carlotta, thank you so much for being with us here this evening and picking up this award after an historic performance at Paris 2024. And we are going to keep on going. You already get the idea. It's going to be quite fast here on stage as we move through these awards. The next category is... All right, and to present the following award, please welcome His Excellency Sheikh Johan Al Thani, ANOC Senior Vice President and President of the Qatari Olympic Committee, and Ms. Ding Ning, Olympian and ANOC Athletes Commission member, to the stage, please. after crowning Italy's achievements in the best female team, let's find out who the best male team of Paris 2024 is. And representing the Danish team, please welcome to the stage Olympic champion Hans Lindberg. Denmark beat Germany in the big final, and they were perfect in Paris. 8 games, 8 wins for Hans Lindberg and his teammates. Great picture. And Hans, if I can please ask you to join me here, center stage. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I want you to talk to us about how much it meant to you, considering the longevity you have on the Danish national team. We know you're in your 40s, so does this have a special meaning, knowing that you've been through so much and you were able to conquer this gold medal with your teammates maybe close to the end of your career?
Yeah, personally, of course, it means a lot. I missed out on the Olympics in Rio. I was a reserve, and also missed out in Tokyo. So as 43 years old, to be a part of this team and win a gold medal is a big honor for me.
What was the atmosphere in Lille for the final? It looked electric. What was it like? How were the fans? How were you living those moments?
It was a crazy arena. It was 27,000 people, and the atmosphere was so good. We were prepared. We were confident that we could win, and we made a huge performance at the finals.
And a perfect performance throughout the event, right? Without a single defeat. Hans, congratulations. Thank you so much for joining us here.
Thank you.
Okay, it's time now for a very short break as far as the awards are concerned, as we are treated to a cultural performance. Enjoy. Wow, thank you so much for that high-flying performance, to all the performers here and also to the choreographer Paulo Magalhães. I'm sure that has reinvigorated all of you for the next section of our awards show. So let's go to the next category. To present the award, I invite Mr. Neven Ilic, ANOC Vice President and President of Panam Sports, accompanied by Ms. Isabel Swan, Olympian and ANOC Athletes Commission member, to the stage, please. Welcome both. And we are now going to find out who the winner is of the Best Female Athlete of Paris 2024. Please welcome Olympic champion Julian Alfred from St. Lucia. And Alfred made history, of course, for her country at the Olympic Games. First ever gold medal, first ever silver medal. Her 100-meter final victory was one of the standout moments, I'm sure you'd agree, from the Paris Games. Julian, congratulations. You know the drill by now. You have to join me here for a couple of questions. Can you feel the love in the room?
Yes.
A lot of love for you in the room.
Thank you.
History maker. You lined up against some big names in the 100-meter final, of course. What made you think that you could upset them and finish first?
You know, the previous year, after a long collegiate season, placing 4th and 5th in the final, coming into this year, I know I had the ability with less races in my legs, also sticking with my collegiate coach, Edric Floriel, and, you know, working toward a specific goal, which was the 100 and the 200. But most importantly, just coming out here and making the sacrifices to get a medal for my country, for myself, for my team.
Share with us how your homecoming was. Pretty crazy, I can imagine, and your life changed pretty much like that, right?
Most definitely. You know, a celebration I was not expecting, but I received a lot of love and support from my country, St. Lucia, and I'm truly grateful to be able to represent St. Lucia on the global stage always.
Well, congratulations again for the award and for a fantastic Olympic Games.
Thank you.
All right, it is now time for us to turn to male athletes for the next category. To present this award, I would like to invite on stage Mr. Mustafa Berraf, ANOC Vice President and President of ANOCA, together with Mrs. Daina Gudzineviciute, Olympian, ANOC Executive Council member and President of the Lithuanian Olympic Committee. To the stage, please. Welcome. And let's find out the name of the winner of the Best Male Athlete of Paris 2024. got another history maker. Please welcome to the stage Olympic champion Letsile Tebogo from Botswana. Letsile had a fantastic performance in Paris, making history to secure Botswana's first ever Olympic gold medal. Not satisfied with that, he also picked up a silver in the 4x400 meters. Congratulations, you can pick up your award and your diploma from the ANOC Awards 2024. Congratulations for a memorable performance in Paris. Couple of questions for you, Letsile, if you can please join me here, center stage. Also a popular figure here in Cascais this evening with the ovation you received after getting this award. We know you made history, and what I want to know is how you did it, because it was a progressive rise in the world of sprinting for you. You had a bronze medal in Budapest in 2023, and then all of a sudden, all the way to gold in Paris.
Firstly, we believed in what we're doing. We have set the goal for the 200-meter gold medal because it's not too tactical, and we logged in everything and we went for it.
I imagine it must have been an incredible occasion when you also went back home. I know I asked the question to Julian, but when there's history made, people come together, right? Not only for Botswana, but I'm guessing all over Africa, you got a lot of love for this.
Africa became united, we became one country, and watch out for Africa because it's coming next.
We'll keep an eye out for Africa in 2028. Thank you, Letsile. All right, let's find out what the next category is to present an award for. And to present it, I invite Mr. Ingmar de Vos, President of Fédération Équestre Internationale, accompanied by Mr. Mihai Covaliu, Olympian, President of the Romanian Olympic Committee, to the stage, please. Welcome, both of you. And time to find out who the winners are. You could see the enthusiasm there on stage. Let's share that here on this stage with Lara Vadlau and Lucas Maro. This sailing duo was actually in last place when they passed the first buoy in the decisive race, but came back and overtook everyone and finished for the gold medal. So a great dramatic victory for this Austrian duo that's picking up the award here this evening. Teamwork, I like that. Well done, teamwork, to get that picture in properly. I think it's a case to say for Austria in this case, no sea, no problem. You're a landlocked country, right? And you finish first. Tell us how emotional that final was and how you kept believing, because you really had to come from behind. You were in last place after the first buoy.
Yeah, I can only say the same as our colleagues before. We said we wanted to achieve the big goal to win these Olympic Games. And even when you're behind, even when it looks sometimes desperate in sport, then you need to give double. And we tried. And in the end, we came from a very difficult place to the first place back and won this wonderful medal.
As we know, you're a landlocked country, and how do you manage to produce such fantastic sailors? And where did you come from to win?
Good question. I think it's because we don't live next to the sea, so for us it's really a privilege to be on the ocean and to feel the spirit of the ocean. And we learned from our childhood on what it means to work hard. We had to travel really far to be part of the ocean, to train there. So I think we were not lucky like kids from the ocean to go to school, and after school go to train. For us was really difficult. So I think we got used to the hard work, and we proved it long after again.
Congratulations, Lara and Lucas. Thank you so much for being with us here this evening. Okay, for our next two awards, we're going to be shifting our focus slightly from Paris 2024 to athletes who have achieved incredible things over their careers. And for this edition of the awards, ANOC will recognize two incredible athletes, one male and one female. To present the award, I invite Mr. Robin Mitchell, ANOC President and President of ANOC, and Mrs. Gabby Ahrens, Olympian and Chair of the ANOC Athletes Commission, to the stage, please. Welcome both. The first winner of the Outstanding Sporting Career is... Please welcome to the stage 8-time Olympic champion kayaker Dame Lisa Carrington. And of course, Dame Lisa is New Zealand's most successful Olympian ever, having won that staggering total of gold medals across 4 Olympic Games already. At Paris, she was again unstoppable, adding 3 gold medals to her tally. And before actually I give the floor to you, we're going to reveal the name of the other winner of this prestigious award. Thank you, Lisa. Let's find out who that winner is. Time to welcome 6-time Olympic champion Ma Long. Ma Long is widely regarded as the greatest table tennis player of all time. In Paris, he extended his record to 6 Olympic golds across 4 games. He's the first and only double Olympic champion, having won the men's singles in Rio and Tokyo as well. Congratulations, Ma Long. You can also come here. But Lisa, you'll go first, please. I think we need to talk about success, but we need to talk about longevity as well, keeping that level all the time across these Olympic Games. What's the secret?
Yeah, I think it's all about just trying to get a little bit better every day, all the time. And yeah, I guess it's just looking after yourself, looking after your body, and I think it's also about just loving what I do. I love sport, I love the Olympics, and having that, it just allows me to keep having the motivation to keep turning up.
I'm sure you're a role model, an icon to so many young athletes. What are some words of wisdom you can share here on stage on how you get to where you got?
I get asked this question a lot, and I think, again, it's about, that sport teaches you so much. It's challenging, it's exciting, so really it's do it because you find it and love it, enjoy it, and it's really rewarding at the end of the day.
Congratulations,
Thank you.
Lisa, for your fantastic career so far. Ma Long, also deserved winner of this prize here tonight, and similar success over such a long period of time. And considering how successful table tennis is in China, I'm sure you're a marked man all the time. We want to be as good as Ma Long, we want to be as good as Ma Long, but no one gets to be as good as you when the Olympics come around. How do you maintain that level?
First, I want to thanks to ANOC for this award. It is a great honor for me, and I believe I'm standing here today not just representing myself, also the Chinese table tennis team. The past 21 years of my career have been a long journey indeed, but I'm lucky because I found my passion, table tennis, at a young age, and dreaming about competing on the Olympic stage one day. So I always have this dream. Have been willing to give my all to this sport and never ever giving up.
You've won so many titles, and you've been world #1 for so long. Is there something that you're particularly proud of in your career? Something that you treasure above any other accomplishment?
Yeah, everyone knows the Chinese table tennis is strongest in the world, and we have this joke that you will likely to become world champion first, and then have a chance to become national champion. So I think it is my biggest achievement is represented this team for 21 years. But I know the table tennis is not yet a big sport in the world. But I hope that with my efforts and our efforts with the table tennis family, it will grow bigger than ever. Thank you.
Thank you, Ma Long. Thank you, Dame Lisa. Fantastic to have you here with us this evening. Amazing achievements. Now, as we know, for every single athlete, there's a big support team behind the scenes if they're going to be successful. NOCs play a critical role in supporting their athletes and ensuring they can compete at their very best throughout the time. So, with that in mind, we've come on to our next award. And to present this award, I invite on stage Baron Pierre-Olivier Beckers-Vieux-Jean, Chair of the Paris 2024 Coordination Commission, and Gladys Epang, Olympian and ANOC Athletes Commission member, to the stage. Welcome both. Let's find out who the winner of the Outstanding National Olympic Committee of Paris 2024 is. And please welcome to receive this award the President of the National Olympic Committee of France, Mr. David Lapartien. Now, Team France, as you probably know, finished 5th in the medal table at Paris 2024 with 64 medals, nearly double to what they won in Tokyo, and a number that they really hadn't won for more than 100 years. So a fantastic performance for the France NOC in their home games. Mr. Lapartien, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much. Good evening, everybody. And that's a great honor for the French National Olympic Committee to receive this award. We have wonderful champions in France. And as I told you today, our goal was to be among the top 5 nations. It has been the case. And so, of course, we had some really top athletes. I think, of course, of Léon Marchand, Teddy Riner, Pauline Ferrand-Prévot, and many more, and we won medal among 22 sports, which is, of course, great, and it shows the capacity of all the sports movement. So thank you very much, and thank you for your support.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you as well for helping to host such a memorable games in your capital city of Paris. Let's get on to the next award category. And now I'm honored to invite ANOC Secretary General Ms. Gunilla Lindberg and IOC President and Olympic champion Dr. Thomas Bach on stage to announce our next winner. Welcome, thank you for joining us here tonight. The winner of this very special award is... Now, unfortunately, Miss de France is unable to join us here in Cascais this evening for personal reasons. She was no doubt an Olympian before she became a global sports leader. Anita was the captain of the US women's rowing team and won a bronze at the 1976 Olympic Games. Following her successful career, she served as vice president of Los Angeles 1984. She went on to become president of the LA 84 Foundation. For 27 years, she led the organization, ensuring millions of people worldwide could have an experience of the benefit of sports. She's been involved in the successful hosting of the 1996 Atlanta Games and the 2002 Salt Lake City Games as well, and she continues to advise the LA 28 organizing committee. She spent 20 years as a vice president of World Rowing until 2013, the first American woman to become an IOC member and the first female IOC vice president. Anita has become at the forefront of driving gender equality for more than 4 decades. Forever an advocate for athletes, she's been instrumental in creating more opportunities for women and girls in sport. A legendary figure and deserved winner of the ANOC Contribution to the Olympic Movement Award, Miss Anita de France. Incredible career in sports, incredible. And in her absence, I would like to invite on stage to say a few words on her behalf, the United States Olympic and Paralympic Committee President, Mr. Gene Sykes. Mr. Sykes, the floor is yours.
Well, on behalf of Anita, I want to say thank you to ANOC for recognizing her remarkable achievements over her incredible career. We saw many of the videos of where she started as a bronze medalist in 1976, and then as an IOC member from 1986 after her time working with LA 84. She has been an icon in the United States and in the entire world, championing gender equality. I know she is incredibly proud of the achievement of the IOC, especially in these games in Paris, which had gender parity for the first time. She takes this incredibly personally, and I know she is very, very appreciative. She's sorry not to be here with all of us tonight, but I know she's watching. So let's wish her congratulations, Anita.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Sykes. Thank you as well to President Bach. I would like to ask Ms. Lindberg to stay on stage for a little bit longer with us. Mr. Sykes and President Bach can leave the stage. Ms. Lindberg can stay with us a little bit longer. The next award is slightly different, but no less important. Let's find out who the recipients of the awards are after we check out the category. The Breakthrough NOC Award recognizes the National Olympic Committees who created extra special memories in Paris by winning their first ever Olympic gold medals or first ever Olympic medals. Our Breakthrough NOCs are the NOCs of St. Lucia, Dominica, Cape Verde, Albania, Guatemala, and Botswana. And we would like to invite the presidents of all these National Olympic Committees to join us here on stage, and we celebrate your accomplishments in Paris. And as they join us here on stage, I'll give you a few facts from all of the winners. St. Lucia, of course, we've seen here on stage earlier with Julian Alfred, and she won gold in the women's 100 meters and silver in the 200 meters, first ever Olympic medals in Paris. Dominica also won their first medal in France, and it was their first gold as well in the dramatic women's triple jump. It was an historic games for Cape Verde, who won their first ever Olympic medal, a bronze in the men's 51-kilogram boxing. Running off first-time winners in Paris is Albania, who won not one but 2 Olympic medals, and both of them coming in men's wrestling freestyle. Guatemala won their first ever Olympic gold medal courtesy of shooting. And finally, Botswana also got their first ever gold medal as our winner, Letsile Tebogo, here that we had on stage a little bit earlier. Iconic gold in the men's 200 meters. Congratulations to all of you for making history in such special ways earlier this year. And when we have all of you here on stage, we'd love you to pose for a team picture with your diplomas here that you got from Miss Lindberg. Great lineup here in Cascais for the NOCs receiving this prestigious award. Thank you so much, and congratulations to all of you for making history. Thank you for being here this evening as well. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, believe it or not, we are moving on to our final award of the evening, and it's an award from our hosts, the Portuguese Olympic Committee, and recognizes the best Portuguese athlete of Paris 2024. Please welcome presenters, Portuguese Secretary of State for Sports, Pedro Dias, and the President of the Portuguese National Olympic Committee, Mr. Artur Lopes. Boa noite, sejam bem-vindos. Welcome. And let's find out who the winner of this award is. Historic performance for Yuri Leitão, the winner of this award. He won the gold in the track cycling Madison event alongside Rui Oliveira in Paris, and then the silver as well in the Omnium event. Sadly, Yuri can't be with us here this evening, but to pick up the award and say a few words as well, I'd like to invite the president of the Portuguese Cycling Federation, Mr. Delmino Pereira, to the stage. Congratulations for Yuri's exploits, and I would love to ask you to take the stage and say a few words.
Je vais parler en français. Bonne nuit à tous. C'est un plaisir de recevoir cette décision ANOC en représentation de Yuri Leitão. Pour nous, les championnats des Olympic Games de Paris sont fantastiques. Mais malheureusement, dans le dernier moment, dans la cérémonie finale, notre président est mort. Notre président du comité olympique est mort dans la finale de la cérémonie. C'est un moment marquant dans un hommage surtout à une personne qui aimait beaucoup les athlètes. Et c'est pourquoi gagner et mourir dans le sport, c'est le moment décisif pour que tout le monde continue à travailler pour le sport. Merci beaucoup.
Congratulations. Parabéns. Obrigado. Thank you very much. Congratulations to Yuri. Thank you to the Secretary of State for Sports, Pedro Dias, Mr. Artur Lopes, and Delmino Pereira as well. Now, sadly, that will bring this awards ceremony to a close. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been an absolute privilege for me to be here on this stage with you, sharing the celebration of some fantastic athletes' achievements over the last Olympic Games, and it'll be an Olympic Games we'll never, ever forget. Thank you to all those who are watching live at home. Before we all head out to the gala dinner, I'd like to thank again our host partners, Visit Portugal, Cascais, our gold partner, Joy Billiards, our silver partners, Toyota, Procter & Gamble, and Hotel Cascais Miragem, and the ANOC Awards bronze partner as well, the Mirpuri Foundation. And we have, of course, such final cultural display to show you here before we say goodbye. And we have really celebrated the Olympic Games in the best manner possible. See you in 2026. Thank you so much for being here this evening and helping us celebrate these fantastic awards. Thank you.